We are having some pretty bad flooding here in Cincinnati. I'm trying to get downtown because downtown is right by the river. I wanted to get some drone shots, but you can't even get close. All the roads are closed, everything's underwater. So I might just have to launch this thing from a mile or two away and see what I can see. All right, and now we coffee. So for those of you who were wondering why I cut the bottom out of this protein container a few months ago, there's your reason. A little bit extreme, but I thought it was a pretty cool shot. I'm just now getting around to it. I'm gonna make what I call poverty pancakes, and I just stole this recipe from Stephanie Buttermore. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just add 1 serving of the PES Select protein. I'm gonna use vanilla as she recommended, and then a half teaspoon of baking soda, which I don't think I've ever used in my life, and a half teaspoon of baking powder. Add water, should be it. Kidding me? Come on, man. I don't have a teaspoon. Very stereotypical male right now. I have a spatula, I have a bottle opener, a wine opener, a pizza cutter, an ice cream scooper, but that's about it. I have 1 tablespoon, and I think I threw everything else away in the move. You guys see how bent this fork is? Like, what possibly could have happened to cause this? But anyway, these look really, really good, and especially since it's only 1 scoop of protein powder. Now, she made it look even better and added all these toppings, but you guys know I'm not that fancy. Honestly, they're pretty good as is. They're a little bit dry, and that could be for a few reasons. One, because I didn't weigh out any of the baking powder or baking soda, as you guys saw. I might have overcooked them just a little bit, and I didn't add any of the things that she suggested. So for your guys' viewing pleasure, I'm gonna try something that I often don't try on this channel. And you know, this is a cardinal sin in my opinion, but okay, that's enough. So if you're like me and you don't follow instructions and you don't know how to cook and you accidentally dry something up, just throw a little bit of that on there, you'll be good. The ultimate pre-workout stack known to man, 2 scoops prolific, 2 scoops high volume, 2 of these delicious cookies. How in the world can you have a bad workout? And you know, I think you guys are gonna stay here. I just don't feel like bringing the camera along today. You can use your imagination. You know, guys, I will never claim to be a genius, but I'm thinking I might be onto something here. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's not even fair. So much peanut butter goodness, and you got your protein in here. I mean, this might be the best creation of all time. How's it going, man? So something really strange happened. I Googled Domino's, that's where I was gonna order the pizza from, and somehow, some way I managed to order a pizza from Pizza Hut. They must be paying Google a lot of money to redirect that traffic to their website, or maybe I'm just an idiot, probably a little bit of both. But anyway, in today's food experiment, what we're gonna do is we are gonna compare pizzas. We're gonna compare delivery to frozen pizza to homemade. We'll see how that goes. Honestly, I don't discriminate when it comes to pizza. I ended up getting thin crust because in my opinion, that's the best pizza, and Pizza Hut, Domino's, really, I don't taste that much of a difference. You know, I really don't order pizza often, but every time I do, I'm always reminded how good it is. And I end up getting a ham pizza. I wanted just a cheese pizza, but it wasn't over $10, so they wouldn't deliver it. So I had to make the ultimate sacrifice. Now, could I sit here and eat this entire thing? Sure, no problem, but I think we better pace ourselves. Next up, we're gonna go with one of my favorite frozen pizzas ever, California barbecue chicken pizza. It is so good, but of course, you can't just take my word for it. I'm gonna have to make it. If only I could just drop it in like, whoa, that was super, super cool. Barbecue chicken pizza. This really is so good. If you ever went to a California Pizza Kitchen restaurant, it would be hard for you to tell the difference between them making it there and it frozen from the grocery store. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit more fresh there, but this is delicious. So like I said, we're gonna try to make our own pizza. Is it gonna be a disaster? Probably so. Are people gonna hate that I'm not making my own dough? Yes. This will not be the only thing you hate about this process, I promise you. But check out this marketing. It already has its own parchment paper in here. Apparently, just take it out and roll it out. This is marketing genius right here. This is exactly what I needed. Cooking for Dummies 101. And it is times like this I'm very thankful from Italian. Grandma Contadina just sent this to me from Italy. So I'm gonna use this as my pizza sauce. And to go along with this very natural, authentic pizza sauce, we are gonna use the highest quality cheese that Italy has to offer. I'm gonna put this on both sides. So I was just gonna make a cheese pizza, but I figured, you know, we had to make it a little bit better. So question of the video, what is the best topping for pizza? I know people hate when I say this, but I like veggie pizza. I don't like meat on my pizzas because if I want a hamburger, I will eat a hamburger. But anyway, if you answered Brussels sprouts, then you are 50% correct. So I'm gonna do 1/2 Brussels sprouts, but the ultimate topping on a pizza, regardless of what kind it is. I turn the Ritz into a pool house. This thing is pathetic. I don't even think ricotta and Grandma Contadina can even say this. All right, so I think you can just put that thing straight on the oven rack. And I already know people are gonna be like, Travis, no, you need a pizza stone. You need to go out and buy a wood fire oven. And guys, okay, just cut me some slack, all right? Quite honestly, this looks like a 5-year-old made it. The pizzas that come in the Lunchables look better than this thing, but who knows, maybe it will still taste all right. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of disappointed myself with this. Presentation-wise, I would give it maybe a 2 out of 10. Hopefully taste isn't too bad. Honestly, that was a lot better than I was expecting. This crust is pretty decent, so let me try one of the slices without the ricotta and the Brussels sprouts, because of course, that's gonna be the winner. You know, relative to its looks, it's actually pretty good, surprisingly. So I already know in the comments, people are gonna be like, you tried 3 different pizzas from 3 different places. How can you compare them? It's not apples to apples. I get it, and I don't know, guys. But I've had enough pizza in my lifetime. I think I can speak on this, and I think tonight kind of confirmed my overall beliefs. If you're like me, and you don't have any culinary skills at all, homemade is gonna be your last option. That's gonna be the worst, but I will say, once I've had homemade pizza from someone that actually knows what they're doing, it's probably gonna be the best. It's just so fresh. And even like that dough that was pre-made processed crap was probably the best dough out of all of the 3, and then I just completely messed it up. So keep that in mind. Know yourself well enough when you're deciding, because this is a very important decision, guys. This is life or death. And then I'd say frozen versus delivery is almost a toss-up taste-wise, so I'm gonna have to go with frozen just based off the fact that it's a little bit cheaper. You don't have to pay for tip and delivery and all that, and it's just more convenient. It's always gonna be in your freezer. You don't have to wait an hour or whatever, you know? So, or if it's delivery from like an authentic like Italian place like I have down the street, that just blows it out of the water. But if it's a chain like Domino's and Pizza Hut and stuff like that, maybe just go with frozen. But you know, it's not that serious, it's just delivery. And what's great about all this is, you know, maybe you want to make your own food, but you're like me, you just don't know how, you don't know what to buy, you don't want to spend the time. There's different options for you, okay? Let's imagine a world where a box can be delivered to your front door, and in that box are fresh, pre-portioned ingredients with step-by-step recipes. Yes, my friends, what a time to be alive. My friends over at Blue Apron make this very, very easy for people like myself that don't know what they're doing in the kitchen. We want to eat healthy, we want to eat food that tastes good, but we just don't know how. You could leave us in the grocery store for 4 hours and it wouldn't matter. So let's save everyone time and money and make this a little bit simpler. So what they do is they give you all the ingredients. As I mentioned, they give you the step-by-step instructions, so all you have to do is simply follow what they're telling you to do. Everything is laid out, very clear. I haven't even been able to mess this up, guys. Now that is saying something. And my favorite part about this is that it's very quick. Some take 45 minutes, others take 30 minutes, but regardless, it really doesn't take much time or effort or skill at all. I have never been so impressed with myself in the kitchen before in my life. Now, I did stuff them a little bit too full, but that's never a problem when you're talking about calzones. And this is a 3-cheese calzone with kale. Unreal, man. Real ricotta cheese, marinara. Oh, I just gotta eat it. Actually, we're gonna try it without it first. One more bite. I truthfully think this is the best thing that I've personally ever made in my kitchen. This is so freaking good. This is going to be a little bit controversial, but I think this calzone might be better than all 3 of those pizzas. That, my friends, that is a much better way to cook, especially if you're like myself and you need all the help in the kitchen that you could get. But that was so simple. I think it took me like 40 minutes from start to finish, unboxing and all, and filming, so that's not too bad at all. And it was, you saw the outcome. That was crazy. You guys got to give me some props for that, man. And if anyone is interested, you can save $30 on your first order going to blueapron.com/Travis. So head over to the website, check out the menu. It rotates every week. They have some really, really great stuff on there. You guys have seen it, and you can save $30 going to blueapron.com/Travis, like I said. So definitely, if you guys are interested, I think, especially you young bachelors out there, would get a lot of value out of that. And oh my gosh, that was so good. That was unreal. Anyway, we're going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot. All you gotta do is click that thumbs up button. It really, really does help me. And if you're new, subscribe. It was great to have you here. I look forward to talking to you guys next time.